A pewter button, a folded paper, a door that locks from the inside. She will not hear the name they give him. This is her night. 11. A hired room off Leather Lane. One bed, one chair, a jug that smells of iron. The boy is 8 weeks old, warm against her, milk on his breath. The button is already in her fist. Pewter, cheap. A flower stamped crooked on the face. It is not jewelry. It is the only thing she has that is his and not his clothes. The candle is a stub in a saucer. It leans. The flame pulls at the draft from the stair. She does not sleep. She counts the hours she has left to hold him. There are not many. His fist opens and closes on nothing. The shawl smells of damp wool and old milk. The window is a black square. No moon. Only the wet sound of Holborn 2 floors down. She tests the weight of him again. 8 weeks. Light enough to carry through mud. Heavy enough that her arms already know the shape they will miss. Midnight. She feeds him again. He takes it. Then he does not. The tea in the cup is cold. She drinks it anyway. It tastes of iron. On the chair, a scrap of linen. A line in another woman's hand because she cannot write her own. His first name. The day he was born. Nothing else. No father. No street. She pins the scrap to the inside of his cap. The pin pricks her thumb. She sucks the blood so it will not mark him. The button stays in her fist. The flower faces her palm. She has turned it so often the pewter is warm. A cart goes by below. Iron tires. A shout. Then nothing. She lays him on the blanket and watches the rise of his chest. She thinks of the lodge in the wall. She has not seen it. She has only been told, they take them now. Day or night. They will not turn a child away. She has not been told what the hatch looks like. 2. She wraps him in the same shawl she walked in with. The stairs smell of cabbage and wet wool. The landlord's dog does not bark. It knows her. Holborn is not empty. Carts. A watchman with a lantern he does not raise. Mud to the ankle. The boy makes a small sound and she covers his mouth with 2 fingers. Not hard, just enough. A pot is emptied from an upper window. The splash is close. She turns her shoulder to it, keeps walking. Leather Lane to Holborn, Holborn toward Bloomsbury. She does not look at faces. She looks at the ground and at the bundle and at the next lamp. The button is in her fist still. She will need a free hand for the bell. Not yet. She has been told the lodge takes them day or night. She has been told they will not turn a child away now. She has not been told how long the lock takes to turn. She has not been told whether she will hear him on the other side. A watchman coughs into his sleeve and lets her pass. The lantern stays down. London at this hour is a city that pretends not to see. 4. The Foundling Hospital is a pale block against a darker sky. A lodge built into the wall. A door for people who are not meant to be seen. Another woman is already there. She does not look at the face. She looks at the bundle. They do not speak. Rain has left the stones shining. Her hem is heavy with it. The boy is quiet now. Sleep or something like it. One by one. She goes in. She rings the bell. The outside door shuts behind her. The lock is on the inside. A hatch, wood, a shelf, a space the width of a child. The room smells of lye and cold ash. A lamp with a smoked glass. A bench she does not sit on. A nurse's hands take him through. 8 weeks. No rash that shows. Under the age they will still accept. The scrap in the cap goes with him. The button does not. Not yet. Her arms stay in the shape of him. The shawl is still warm. The shelf is empty. She is told to wait. The clerk does not ask her name. A billet. Date. Sex. The clothes on the child. Marks on the skin, if any. Not the name she gave him. Not the street. Not her. A steel-nibbed pen. The scratch of it on the paper is the loudest thing in the room. She is told to leave something. A ribbon, a coin, a button. Something she can describe if she ever comes back. She puts the pewter on the paper, the flower facing up. They fold the billet around it. They seal it. The packet will not be opened unless someone claims him. He will not be shown it. He will not be told it exists. They will give him another name before morning. She will not hear it. No receipt. Not this year. The sealed paper is the only proof she stood in this room. She looks at her hands. They are empty. The pewter is gone into the fold. The flower is gone with it. If she comes back, she will have to say, pewter, a flower, crooked. That is the whole of it. That is all they will open the packet for. 5. The inside door does not open for her again. The lock turns. She is on the street. The other woman is gone. The sky is the color of dishwater. Her arms do not know they are empty yet. They hold the shape of him. She walks as far as the corner and stops. She does not go back to the hatch. The hatch will not open from this side. A carter swears at a horse. Someone empties a pot. London does not notice. The shawl is over her shoulders now. It still smells of milk. She puts her fist in her pocket, where the button was, and finds only the seam. 2 streets. That is all. 2 streets between the hired room and the cupboard she will never see. A baker's boy goes past with a board of loaves. Warm bread. She does not buy any. She has the walk home, and the chair, and the jug that smells of iron. Dusk. The hired room is as she left it. The jug, the cold cup, a damp patch on the blanket where he lay. She sits on the chair. She thinks of the flower on the button. She thinks of the seal. She thinks of nothing. If she comes back, she will have to say, pewter, a flower, crooked. If she does not, the packet stays shut. He will grow up under a name she never spoke. The tea is still in the cup from the night. She does not drink it. The window goes from grey to the colour of old brass, then to dark again. A cart below. Iron tyres. The same wet sound as midnight, only she is alone for it. She unfolds the shawl and folds it again. There is nothing to pin. There is nothing in her fist. The candle is a stub. It leans. It gutters. She lies down on the side that is still warm from nobody. The hospital is 2 streets away. The packet is in a cupboard she will never see. The candle gutters out. She sleeps.